Son of a... I never know how to start one of these, you know? Just real quick, my glasses will be off because of the glare in the window. I just don't want to have to look at that and think, man, I look like one of those like anime villains that are just like, haha, my next trick. So the title might be a bit confusing because I'm trying to express an idea that randomly came to my head and that I'm not fully aware of either. So it's just like a bunch of gobbledygook, and I hope you can follow me on this one. But a little backstory first. So the university has decided to split our spring break into two parts. The first part was in April, like the original date was, and the second part is right now, as of the recording of this video. It's about 3 days each, taking place in the latter half of the week. So really, we get like one more day. Um, I think I don't really remember what our spring break was like last time because it was just so minimal. Point is I'm on it right now, and it's at the end of the semester. It's basically like, congratulations, you did it. Here's a couple days off, go relax. And it's something that I've come to realize, and my friends too, as of recently, is I haven't been able to relax much. I've been pretty stressed, as the kids would say, over just like a myriad of stuff. You know, school, work, personal health, family, all the things, right? Things that people deal with every day. And for me, it's just kind of caught up a little bit where I'm like, man, I am sleeping a lot more than I should, and it's not like the coolest situation. You know, one of my friends reached out to me today and he said, hey, like, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to do nothing. I kind of thought about it for a little bit. I was like, haven't I already been doing nothing, though? Being that school has been online for the past couple months and I've been in the comfort and coziness of my home, I've been, doing a lot more home things than I would be at like campus or, at my apartment or whatever. Like eating on the couch or watching TV, playing video games a lot longer than I should. Point is that a lot of these activities can be seen as like doing nothing. So like I'm already doing nothing, but I'm really not. Even in video games, I'm like creating, playing, adventuring, trying to outplay somebody. It's a mental activity, of course it is, right? And even something as simple as just like watching TV, you're just doing mental work at some capacity, right? I kind of realized today as I went outside just to take a seat and try to relax is that even when there is literally nothing in front of me but like my yard or nature or whatever, that my mind is still working on a lot of things. And I've kind of come to realize, I think I forgot how to relax because for the past couple months I've been constantly doing something, you know. Most of it's been schoolwork, or just regular work, but something usually fills my time. A good chunk of that reason is because I've been emotionally hurt last year. It wasn't the coolest time, but that's a story for another day. Point is that I've just kind of been filling my mind with stuff, and it's not taken a good toll on my mental health. Now, I'm not gonna like pretend that I know everything about mental health. Comparatively, I guess I'm on surface level stuff with it, but I know that it's important, just as important as physical health and social health and whatever you want to call it, right? And one of my code of ethics that I should share with you guys at some point, I don't know, maybe next time, but is to spread like the awareness of mental health and represent it in the right way. And ironically, I haven't been doing that much myself. Like I haven't been taking care of my own mental health, mainly for my own pride, my own desire to keep producing things, creating things, Because it's gonna sound so stupid, right? But like I just love making stuff, and it's kind of like a blessing curse. I don't know what I forgot what the term is, but it's like a good and a bad thing, right? And on top of that, something that I was criticized for before was I can mainly focus on one thing at a time. I'm not a good multitasker, as I've been told. Which, in all fairness, I like to believe, or I like to think that, despite that attribute of mine, that I can focus on one thing very well, do it very well, and get the job done, um, in like a neatly timely manner. So, like, that's sort of the trade-off, I think. But even that one thing would permeate in my mind. I still wouldn't be able to think about nothing and relax and let my mind be at ease just for a minute. And the whole point of why I'm bringing this up, you know, is, I guess, for one, is like just to vent a little bit, which is like the whole. I mean, come on, it's like what I'm doing already, but like to kind of spread awareness of this, like these effects I think are very subtle, and especially during the time of the pandemic and the viruses and zombies walking around, um, which, depending on when you watch this, you have to go verify. It's something that can sneak up on you. And if the third reason, I can admit that I'm stressed. My mental health hasn't been like the best. I think that's like the first step towards really saying, all right, we got to work on this. We got to relax. We got to let the body rest and the mind or whatever, and progress forward. And it's the same for you, right? Like, that's my homework for you guys, is to do nothing. Do even watching this video, as much as I appreciate it, of course, you should still find the time to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Lay on the couch, sit on the steps of your house on a sunny day, and then just do nothing. Don't think you don't have time to do nothing, because we have so much time in the day to do all these other things, emails and calls and meetings and whatnot, but I think it's equally as important to do nothing as it is to create, because they're like the same thing. You can't create without nothing, and there can't be nothing without creation. I don't know where the frick that came from, because like my friend said, tasks and goals and whatnot, they're temporary, but like your mental health and all that is forever. You can't surgery or prosthetic your mind. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that, get that off my chest, I guess. Admit that I am overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed as of right now. And hopefully within the next week or two, after finals and just some stuff gets more aligned, then I'll be in tip-top shape, like doing the mental Olympics. Just wait, is that a thing? Shoot. A lot of weird topics we're talking about, huh? A lot of weird concepts. For a channel called Convivio Comics, it's a lot of introspective ideas and like very serious matters, but if we can do that in a friendly environment, then I guess I can like let that slide, right? Like, you wouldn't mind that, right? Okay, but for real, go out, do nothing, and when you're ready, comment. I don't know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.